bi atwe love letter e de akoma John Dramani Mahama na we mo wo ye a nurse for mo krobo nursing training school na wo mo acheche nsema hodo mu pa yenti love letter no kakra.
We were presented with what seemed like a fresh virgin. Please accept our unreserved apology for not heeding your counsel during the 2016 election. From the depth of our hearts, we sincerely apologize. Your throat, your patrol, your dear, your pleading. Please forgive us.
Anase for no love letter no na yakin kan bi de akire no wo mo kire so mo pachew wo mo anu wo mo ho pa na ba bia wo mo aba no koye ene niema ahodo a asie no wo mo sre John Dramani Mahama wonfom bo ne nche wo mo na wonsan emra na yentie ne nsem ode tudwa efa nurses wo mo allowances ho o mampanyi dada John Dramani Mahama.
Nanado and Bawumia said they will pay the allowances. I beg you, Nanado and Bawumia, if you are hearing me, we are here in Krobo, nursing training school. They said 2 years now you haven't paid them their allowances. Let the allawa come. Wherever you are, Krobo nursing trainees are begging you, let their allawa come. What we noticed was that because of trainee allowances, we were not able to take as many people into the colleges as we should, because the number that we were taking was based on how many people we could pay the allowance. At that time in 2017, if you calculated the first salary of a nurse, it was something around 1,500 when you come out as a fresh nurse. And the money that was being used to pay trainee allowances could recruit 13,000 nurses every year.
Angel FM.
So we said, look, let's take the allowance, let's invest it in building more hospitals, in providing more hostels and classrooms in the colleges, so that we can bring more of our children into the colleges to train. That was our intention. And so we didn't even say we are taking the training allowance away and replacing it with nothing. We said we're going to replace it with a student loan scheme, so that you can take the loan, finance your education. When you come out, if you don't have a job yet, nobody will come and ask you for the money. But when you start working, we will take it little by little by little by little until you are finished paying.
John Dramani Mahama na si besia mahani na wote nene no na wasan de tudwa kire se chawpa na wo mo pane de wate nemom wo mo aye bone no wo betumi asesa no kwan wo betumi afa so asesa bone no ene nie.
When there is a race between lies and the truth, lies will always take the lead, but eventually in the end the truth will be revealed. It is only now the blinkers on our eyes, the scales on our eyes have fallen off. And we can see that this has been the worst political scam in the history of politics, not only in Ghana, but in the whole of Africa.
I was here for your trust. I was about Quajo was in there, and the American as well as Lakewind as a wa. Onia is it Pauletta? Was it Kofi necessary more bododo under a Kufuado and Bawumia government or chair, but me sure said we see na sound of us will use no necessary more bododo. Was it Mahama not an option, but NPP have made him an option. Kwakusechi message no. Mamem komanim yetwa ensem no so a associate professor or share or in fact or marketing department University of Ghana Professor Kobi Mensah and wordin some to just Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia on kana nuntum sir omampanyi dada John Dramani Mahama e dia ba betudwa sir Ghana economy no say ye ne 24-hour economy enye sir efi anopa akopim anwumre ane yakoda na ade achia na adwene agya de ama baifo no mo wi nipa nam na yagya de ama bodamfo a mo nenam ye touchline na akromfo na mom yɛmfa anadwo no so ɛnyɛ adwuma empo wohwɛ ne hyehyɛ no mu a wɔkyerɛ sɛ anadwo adwuma a wobɛfa manfo so ɔmonyɛ adwuma anadwo no o light bill no sɛ wotua 100 cities ɔbɛmu atua 50 cities half ne nyinaa ne sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ production kɔ so anadwo no ɛna afei nso no ɛma emɔmfo sɛ bi adwuma bi ɛfa nipa du ɛna ɛyɛ adwuma daytime a wɔn nsa mfa du nka wɔn mo nso nyɛ adwuma night time enti sɛ fruit juice ɛna yɛ produce 100 bottles a night nso yɛn nsa produce 100 ne yɛnyɛ 200 ne yɛnyɛ bebree anom na ne bo aba fam ne yɛasan export to bi na dwen ɛne nhyehyɛ ɔde bae na ɛno na Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia sɛ hwe akai ɔde entie Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia nam so ma professor adwai
Angel FM. Angel FM.
Idea. I hear John Mahama has a new idea that he wants a 24-hour economy. I say, I don't know where he got the idea from, but it is not a bright idea. The 24-hour economy cannot be legislated by government. Today, there are many businesses that are already open for 24 hours. Hospitals are open for 24 hours. You can buy electricity 24 hours. Banks, because of digitalization, you can transfer money for 24 hours. You can receive money for 24 hours. There are many job bars that are open for 24 hours. The police is working for 24 hours. Security services are working for 24 hours.
Angel
So
FM.
what is this 24-hour economy that you want to bring? It is purely an issue for any business. If you feel you will make money opening 24 hours, there is no law preventing you from opening. But this is one idea that John Mahama thinks he has brought. It is a bad idea. It is an idea that has not been thought through. Hey, I hear John Mahama has a new idea that he wants a 24-hour
Angel
economy.
FM.
I say, I don't know where he got the idea from, but it is not a bright idea. The 24-hour economy cannot be legislated by government. Today, there are many businesses that are already open for 24 hours. Hospitals are open for 24 hours. You can buy electricity 24 hours. Banks, because of digitalization, you can transfer money for 24 hours. You can receive money for 24 hours. There are many job bars that are open for 24 hours.
Angel
The
FM.
police is working for 24 hours. Security services are working for 24 hours. So what is this 24-hour economy that you want to bring? It is purely an issue for any business. If you feel you will make money opening 24 hours, there is no law.
Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia ɛna n'ani abere ne ho saa no sɛ asɛm wei deɛ ɔmampanyin dada John Dramani Mahama anka ne yie koraa na wɔka saa asɛm yi wie yɛ no yɛntie John Dramani Mahama abra ɔnam bono ne afobantam emu nsɛm a ɔde to dwa fa ne policies no ɛho.
Recently, I talked about a 24-hour economy. And many people are coming and saying, oh, it's not a well-thought-through program. People are doing 24-hour economy already. If one pharmacy is doing 24 hours, if one factory is doing 24 hours, that's not what I'm talking about. Everybody should be encouraged to be able to do a 24-hour shift.
Angel
Because
FM.
we have the harvest season now, the bumper harvest. Factories that are processing agricultural products should be able to run 2 shifts so that they are able to process as much of the agricultural produce as possible. There's nothing wrong with that. And so if already one factory is doing it and others are not doing, what we're saying is that we will give incentives for everybody who wants to run a 24-hour shift system to be able to do that so that more young people can be employed. But we know that there will be obstacles. One, you need to provide security. because people must be able to work in the night without armed robbers going to attack them. So it means that we must provide more police officers. We must provide all those companies with security so that they are able to do their work. But if we have to provide more police officers and security men, it means we will employ more young people to join the security services to be able to make the 24-hour economy work. And so it doesn't mean that if already one or two industries are doing it, or one or two companies are doing it, we cannot provide incentives for more of them to do it so that they can provide opportunity for more young people to get work. And so it is our policy, we'll implement it. It's not by force. When we come, we'll open it. The initiative is available. Any company that wants to work a shift system and work more than the 8 hours that they normally work, from 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock, they will sign on.
Abusiafo enti ensem no eno no otie Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia eno mampanyin dada John Dramani Mahama ono nso ne nchemu a owo fa saa asemi ho na asemi akoye twema mentwe saa yenko Professor Kobi Mensa ho na yene no eni nkomo oya Associate Professor of Marketing at University of Ghana. Prof Nyumre yemwajo
Mejodo
yada sepan so ene wobre yemisao 24 hour ebi say possible ebi say nya possible but o poster oh yeah also can someone tell Bawumia to stop complaining about someone's 24-hour economy and tell us what he's got? Does it mean sir you believe in the idea of the 24-hour working hours no?
Of course, I believe. I mean, sir, those of us are Yatna Bruchida. I'm sure don't want to what's UK, don't know what's US that. I don't know what's maybe Asian, some of the Asian countries that. And you mean most companies, most organizations, you know, war hours are where you do my cleaning companies, for example. Obia what's UK beyond you mean most of the cleaning companies, you know, when they do my in your fan, because between the hours of 9 or 8 to let's say by 5, you know, in actual workers, you know, will now 1 hour per most of the cleaning companies from 6 o'clock now I start to clean. I mean, I remember I used to work at Hainault, for the tube station. You could around 2 o'clock. You could clean it train. One more train, one coach. In the general they clean. In Tibano, particularly to the coaches will be from 5 o'clock. No coaches now cleaned. Now most people in UK know that economy works. I mean, there are so many businesses who operate 24 hours. And see, I don't see where Obibekade as in Juma there. Of course, you will talk about the other environment, the security environment. You know, what kind of security facilities are you providing for people to feel confident? These are some of the issues able to make there. How are they going to address it? And if the former president is the name plan to form, not there, your best security there, I don't see how somebody could stand somewhere and say that on Yejuma when other countries are actually doing it. I don't see the point.
But our chat utie Dr. Bawumia or see your joint TBA 24 hours dada enti enya de foforo na obi afa ne say policy. Will you agree to that?
I think the oyazo to agree. I mean, you don't speak like that. What are the economy? Economy doesn't mean that if you ankra juma krubi where you juma in your na 24-hour economy. That is a what you call propaganda. You can't say that. Economy. We're talking about the units. We are talking about Ghana as a unit. In the Ghana as a unit, it's not an isolated case there. Obi bread company be or you demand 24 hours. Not 24-hour connect. That is not the case. We are saying that another in Chechima, a former president also the 24-hour economy. We mean that the unit of Ghana, no, you are going to provide certain systems that make sure that people can comfortably decide to work when they want to work within certain hours. That is not the case now. In terms of the 24-hour economy is already in place. It is not.
All right.
Because behind him, the extensively Ghanaians by 8 o'clock and covered that.
And yeah, no correct. And I joined the Ajadi Amaba before. Yeah, that's it, bro. Yeah, that's it. Professor Kobi Mensa and Yokotie no enti enchemu a wono nso ede aba no. Comment to be to media for Facebook on your can kind ede amount.